Hi guys, this is Drew, the SDSU EE tutor, and in this video we're going to take a look at why capacitors open at steady state. So let's say we have this circuit. We have a 5-volt battery and a 1 farad capacitor. So right now there is no current flowing through our circuit. When the switch closes, we have current flow. Right? Current. And capacitors, these guys. Capacitors store charge. So what will happen is positive charges will start to flow. We said capacitors store charge. Right? So the positive charges will start to collect on the capacitor. Let's say 1 second has gone by. After 1 second, there is 1 volt stored on the capacitor. Right? Well, what happens at 2 seconds? At 2 seconds, even more positive charges will start to flow onto this thing. Alright, and by 2 seconds, let's say that instead of 1 volt, we now have 3 volts. Alright, and we know that like charges repel. So what will happen is these positive charges will start to come on slower and slower. However, more and more positive charges will still be stacked up. Now let's say after a long time, this thing eventually gets charged up to 5 volts. Eventually, if this is 5 volts, and we've got something over here that's 5 volts, well, we said like charges repel, right? So the 5 volts from over on that is stored on the capacitor is going to push against the 5 volts that are on the battery, causing these two to be in equilibrium. So because this 5 volts is pushing against this 5 volts, current flow stops. The two forces cancel each other out. That's why capacitors can be seen as an open circuit. They charge up to the amount of the battery, then both sources of charge equal each other out, so there's no longer a potential difference. And that's why capacitors open.